begin the various functions relating to inventory, we will have a look at the dashboard for inventory. And the dashboard basically is just graphical representation of all the data that is fed into my system. So for that, we will go on the left hand side to dashboard, and now I can see that this is dashboard specifically made for inventory. Now first graph over here is the item status. I can select my warehouse which I want to see the option for. So for example, for new site 1, this is the items that are filtered out by status. So now I can see that 43% of my items are out of stock. The other 43 are available. Maximum stock above is for 14.3 items, and if any other categories would have shown over here. Similarly, this is a category wise stock graph where I can see the stock value, which is nothing but the total quantity into the total price of the stock. The current stock, I can see that individual units for all the stock is 573 in total. The stock in till date is 501. Stock out till date has been 120. And I can also filter out by individual items over here. So for example, this is the one for band-aids. Current stock is 160 in my system. Relax stock order is above, reorder level is up 5. So as soon as it drops below 5, the system will tell me that I need to order more items. And similarly, I can see it for ceiling fans. So here you can see that this is an alert because the reorder level just dropped before below 5. And this is the data in the form of a bar chart. So I can see that currently out of these current stock, 160 items are medical supplies, 1 is stationery, 279 are electrical, housekeeping, and so on. So this is also a very useful category wise stock chart. And down below, this is item stock transaction summary. So any kind of issue, receive orders that we made earlier will be reflected over here. So if I select my new warehouse, and for all categories I can see that 50 adjustments were made, which is 22%. 150 were received, 150 units were received, issued were 16, and returned units were 11. And similarly, this is a bar chart, so I can see that 100 band-aids were received. Again, these are all units. And 50 band-aids were adjusted, 10 were returned, and 100 were received, and so on for drills, tea sachets, and other items. So this helps me keep track of what is getting issued, received, adjustment, and that's how I can maintain a good stock of goods. And this is a graph for items by category. Now, since earlier we saw that in this chart they were filtered out by status, similarly this is a pie chart showing me the items filtered out by category. I can see that 7% are medical supplies, 15% are mechanical, 46% are electrical, and so on. And I can also filter out which warehouse I want to look that for. So this was an overall pie chart, but if I filter it out to Mohit warehouse, I click on this option and it will show me the status for Mohit's warehouse. And if I select on new site, and I can see that this is information got changed to 41% of electrical items in new site 1. And as for this chart, this shows me information for the most active item, and this will help me keep track of exactly which good is the most active or getting issued the most. So in this case it's fan and LED lights, then band-aids, etc. I can see it in units of 5, 10, 15. So the top 5, top 10. Category wise, if I want to filter it, I can see that also. So this is the category wise distribution, and so on. As for expiry, as the name suggests, the expiring items, if they are perishable goods, you can add that feature and the system will tell you that this many items are expiring, or this many items have a shelf life. So this was for 1 month or the 3 month distribution or an expired distribution I can see, or I can even filter out the warehouse name. So these were the overall dashboards that you see for inventory. And a unique feature that most of our dashboards have is that, as you can see for the item stock transaction summary, this is the information in graphical format. But if I want to get this information, the numbers in an Excel sheet, I can basically put my filters, see the information, and for the same information, I click on this Excel icon, and this will get me an Excel report for the same information. And as you can see, a report got downloaded. And if I open the sheet, this is a stock transaction summary report. So you can see that for band-aids, 5 times where transactions were done for returns, adjustment, receive, and issues orders for so and so dates, the maximum stock, minimum stock, reorder level, etc., quantity, unit price, etc., is shown. And if there would have been more information, it would have shown on the sheet over here. So just a transaction report for the dates and categories I filtered out, and the same information that was shown in the bar chart and the other graph is shown over here in the form of an Excel sheet. And this option is also available for selective charts like the items by category also. I can get this in the form of an Excel sheet, where in the sheet it will show me the number of items and their category. And I can do that for the most active items as well. And basically, wherever you see the cloud option or this Excel sheet option, you can convert that chart or dashboard into an Excel sheet. Thank you.